Have you ever got your T clocked by the Lord? Let me tell you, it's not nice. It's not fun. It's always kind and loving, but it still don't feel good sometimes. And the Lord really got me together last night, and I caught myself in a moment of comparison, a moment of jealousy, just call it as it is, a moment of pride and self-doubt, after looking at social media and watching people that I'm close to succeed in what they're doing. And he literally was like, how are you comparing yourself to other people when you gave up on your own commitment? You're jealous over their success when you gave up on yours. How does that make sense? And I was like, ouch. Ouch. First off. Secondly, ouch. But it makes so much sense. And sometimes you really need to be clocked upside the head like that for you to snap back into reality, because there are so many projects, so many ideas that he gives me, that he wants me to birth out, that I don't, because of my own procrastination, because of my own disobedience. He still gives us that piece of free will. He still gives us that piece of understanding and choice that we have to make, we have to go through, we have to follow through with. And if you don't, you're suffering the consequences of your own actions. Nothing God did, because he had made a way. He opened the door. All you had to do was walk through it. So he really clocked me on today. And this is how we're starting today's podcast. I didn't know I was actually about to do this right now, but I'm here. I have the unction to function. He is telling me right now, I clocked your teeth for a reason. Girl, get into it. So, on today's episode, have you ever got your teeth clocked by the Lord? Oh, that's so good. That is so good to me. I love this impromptu. I'm literally so like just woke up, just did something to my face. This is so good. But have you ever got your teeth clocked by the Lord? If you have, go ahead and start dropping them down in the comments. Let me hear your stories, because we are better together. This is As Living Proof. We are living proof that the Lord is a faithful, He is a kind, but He is a truthful God. And He will tell you exactly what you need to hear. So if you're new here, my name is Adriana Wright. I am the founder of As Living Proof. It is something that God literally dropped on my heart. I have been doing film. I have been doing all kinds of content creation, social media for as long as I can remember. Legit, like, please don't go in the archives on YouTube and type my name. Some stuff would not come down. There is stuff that needed to be deleted and it did not come down. But here we are. And yeah, welcome to episode 6. That is not how I expected this to go. That is really not how I expected this to go, but I'm glad we're starting here. I'm glad we're here. So the Lord speaks to me that way. He will legit call me up and call me out, because sometimes that's the only way I would hear him, is I gotta get a slap to the back of the head like, knucklehead, listen up. I done told you, I done showed you, but since you won't listen, now I really have to put my foot down on you. But I truly appreciate the way that God talks to me. I do. I appreciate the way that it just kind of, boom, it just kind of hits me, because I need that. And when you start to understand what you need and how you need to be taught and how you need to be learned and loved, first off, you'll always receive that first from God. That's good. You will always receive that first from God, and then He'll start positioning people in your life to do the same. And let me tell you, the army that He has built around me, the village that He has built and is building around me, has been nothing short of amazing. And I just cannot thank him enough for positioning me, for transforming me, for allowing me to be obedient in that aspect. Now, I still got a lot of work to do. Don't we all? I still got a lot of work to do, but he is taking the time to mold me. And I really cannot be more grateful. I can't be more grateful. But he, like I said, he clocked me like T clocked. And that's not really the only thing that he's clocked me on in this season of my life. He gives me words like every month or every couple of months, he gives me a word to really focus in on, to dive into his word, to do definitions, to honestly write almost like a research paper on it. And the word of this month, the word that has been in my heart, is comfort. And that is, comfort is a crippling agent if you allow it to be. Oh, when I told you I was there, I mean, when I say that hit me hard, because a lot of times I myself have gotten in a space of I'm comfortable here. And most people look at comfort in a positive light. But in this sense, the comfort has crippled my growth. It has crippled my want to, my will. It's caused procrastination to come in. It's caused delay to come in, and it's caused me to not be in the will of God, honestly, because he has called me to be something higher and greater. And in God, if you know anything about the sacrifice in salvation, I don't know why my phones are going off so much. If you know anything about the sacrifice in salvation, there is going to be a sacrifice. There's going to be a discomfort period that causes you to move from a level to a new level to a new level. And the word I like to use is transcend. It causes you to transcend higher and higher in your calling, higher and higher in your friendships, higher and higher in just who you are and meant to be. And that is not gained through comfort. Now, he'll give you peace at each level, but there's the pressing. When you think of like the olive oil being pressed, that's what essentially God is doing to us. He's pressing us, and that is not a comfortable process. So he really called me out on my comfort, and he also gave me a word for the church. Don't comfort is crippling the church. He has called us to a new level, a new degree in him. He's given us his gifts so freely. He's given us his love so freely, and all he asks is that we continue on his will, in his will. And yet we have gotten to a stagnant place in comfort. And y'all don't understand. It just really tore me up. Oh, it really tore me up that I was like, man, I really am too comfortable. Like, I am way too comfortable. I have to figure out, shift whatever I'm doing right now in life to get back into a place where I'm growing. I started to stop growing. And and the realization is also hitting me now. So this is like real raw. This is as living proof. You're watching it happen right now. I stopped growing, and I don't want my growth, my lack of obedience, my stagnation to cause someone else to fall. So I'm here now in obedience to God on this podcast, on this episode, being clocked by the Lord. And I'm giving it out to you. So this is an encouragement. This is hopefully an eye opener, maybe a wake up call, because it definitely woke me up. Don't one, first off, comparison is literally the thief of happiness. It's okay to admire someone else. It's okay to praise someone else, but it's never okay to compare, and it's not okay to compete unhealthily. Now, there's a healthy level of competition, but it's not okay for an unhealthy level of competition, especially when it's because of your own disobedience. And doing so, it might reveal that you have allowed comfort to cripple yourself. So this is very unorthodox of As Living Proof. My episodes are usually much longer, but I think and I know God is shifting what he wants to do here. And that's really all I have for you today. This video really started out as me about to open up a vlog, but it turned into something more beautiful and more than I can imagine. So here we are, episode 6. I'm done. That's it. That's the word he gave me. And I know this is God because my camera says it doesn't have any battery life right now, and it's still rolling. So I'm going to stop while I'm ahead. That's it. That's all I have. So don't allow comfort to cripple you in this season. Really, really, really evaluate where you are. Evaluate God's will for your life. Pray. Ask Him, am I in a comfortable spot right now? Am I too comfortable? Am I not growing? Am I not in a better place than I was last week? A better place than I was last month? Am I not growing in you? Have I stopped reading my Bible? Have I stopped praising you daily? Have I stopped giving you my all? Really start to reevaluate yourself and don't allow comfort to cause you to fall out of His will. Yeah, that's it. So, hey, as living proof, that's all I got for you. Please share this message. Please like and subscribe. I am back. I have no excuse. I am back and I thank God for it. So I will see you all in the next episode and I love y'all. Peace.